Hi, it's Rosanna from Moara Crochet, and in today's crochet video I'm going to be showing you how to make my crochet wrist warmers. To make my crochet wrist warmers I've used a alpaca yarn from Lamana Yarns. This pattern is created from the simplicity of using just a front post and back post double crochet, therefore creating a crochet knit style stitch, which is both stretchy, lightweight and most of all non-bulky. As per usual, there is a full written photo tutorial on my blog and there's a link below. From there, please take a look at the other crochet patterns that I design, and you can also get access to free crochet knowledge that I write every month, plus other free crochet patterns. So let's get started with today's pattern. To make my crochet wrist warmers, I've used an baby alpaca yarn from Lamana, and they do an amazing range of beautiful color yarns which are so soft and hypoallergenic. And for my wrist warmers I've used 2 balls of this, as I've doubled up the yarn, as this is a very fine lace. Okay, so let's get started. So for this tutorial I'm going to use orange, as it's one of my favorite colors. So I've already made one, so this is going to be my second. Using a 3mm crochet hook, make a foundation chain of 52 stitches and then double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So mine will be here. And then what you're going to do is double crochet in every stitch until you reach the end. In total, you will have 49 double crochets plus this 3 chain at the beginning. When you reach the end of your first row, turn your work and you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to count that as my first stitch of the row. Now for the rest of the row you're going to do a back post double crochet. So I'm going to show you now how to do that. So yarn over as if you're doing a normal double crochet. And then you're going to, instead of inserting the hook into the top, you're going to go down and in around your post. I'm going to pick up the yarn and I'll continue my double crochet as normal. I'll just show you that again. So yarn over as normal. I'm going to pick up this stitch and go through the whole bar. So this is the bar, this is the top where we normally crochet. So I'm going to go down below, around the bar from the back, because this is a back post double crochet, pick up my yarn and then yarn over as normal for a double crochet. Okay, so there's my first 3 stitches. So the chain 3 counts as your first stitch, and then I've done 2 back post double crochet. To help you remember where the start of the yarn, the row is, I like to use a stitch marker so I remember easily and I don't lose any stitches. So continue all the way down for making back post double crochets, and I'll meet you at row 3. So I've reached the end of row 2 and I've chained 3 and turned. Now for this row we're going to do front post double crochet. So yarn over and we're going to go through the post from the front. So pick up the bar, yarn, hook through, pick up your yarn and then continue as a normal double crochet. I'm going to try and do that one more time and keep it as clear as possible for you. Okay, so yarn over into your double crochet, yarn over and continue your double crochet as usual, and continue that all the way down until you reach the end of the row, and I'll meet you at row 4. So here I am at the end of row 3. As you can see, it's still your crochet may curl a lot at this moment. Don't worry, this will resolve itself the further we go. Now to do row 4 we're going to turn our crochet, as it's turn every row, chain 3, and as row 2 you're going to do a back post double crochet. So yarn over, back post. and you're going to repeat that all the way down to the end. Every row now will be a repeat of row 2 and 3. So now I'm on row 4, so it'll be a repeat of row 2, which is a row of back post double crochet, then turn, it'll be a row of front post double crochet, and continue this process until you reach your desired length. So in my pattern on my blog, I've written repeat this 15 times in total. So for me, for my width of hand, which I'd say I'm a medium in general, I ended up overall with 33 rows. So once you've finished to your desired length, you're going to leave about, I'd say, 50 centimeters long tail, and then you're going to cut your yarn. Once you've crocheted to your desired length, cut your yarn and leave about a 50 centimeter tail, and then thread it onto a needle. Now don't worry that the pattern looks a bit slanted. That's the nature of the crochet stitch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to line our crochet pieces face to face. So you're going to see the ribbing here. So we're going to put that face to face because I want my seam to be on the inside of my wrist warmer so nobody can see. And what I'm going to do is find the end, which is over here. Okay, to seam our crochet together, I need to find the end stitch. So this is my final stitch here, and I'm going to match it with my first stitch from my foundation chain. And I'll just insert my yarn and pull it all the way through. And there we go, that's attached. And then I'm going to match every single stitch all the way down. So there's stitch number 2 with stitch number 2 from the foundation chain. Don't worry if you seam over this tail. You can do if you want and tie it in as you go along, or you can tie it in later on. Now continue this process all the way down if you want your wrist warmers to be closed. If you want to make a thumb hole, what you're going to do is you're going to seam close 30 stitches along. Then when you get to the next 10 stitches, just weave your needle in and out the next 10 stitches, and then you're going to seam together your last 10 stitches, which will leave you with a thumb hole. Let me just find mine. Like this. So there's my thumb hole on my blue set where I left the 10 stitches free. Once you get to the end, just weave in and fasten your ends, and that's your wrist warmer done. If you would like to add a bit of detail to your crochet wrist warmers like me, you can embroider on top of your crochet using a contrasting yarn, and I've just done a simple loop embroidery stitch here to create this pretty leaf, say it's a leaf design on both of my wrist warmers. And that's it. Thank you for coming to watch my free tutorial today. I hope you've enjoyed my free pattern, and please subscribe and please give this video a thumbs up. All your support really encourages me to make more free videos with crochet knowledge and crochet free patterns for you. Also head over to my blog where you can see a range of all my crochet patterns and crochet advice there. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you here again soon. Bye.